We all have our ways of making the world a better place. Helping others feel welcome in a new game is one.
I'll give you a little tour. This is a big server. You're gonna need a tourist.
Okay.
Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get out of this spawn. This is oh no.
What is that? What? Why have you done this?
Making sure your teammates can learn from their mistakes is another.
Well, I didn't feed anyone. I didn't feed anyone. You didn't fucking do anything either, bro.
Letting your fellow humans know that they are heard during their most difficult, most vulnerable moments can also be useful.
Shut the up in the background! You backstage game and scrub! Shut your mouth!
But all jokes aside, Benjamin Lupo, better known as DrLupo, actually does all of those things and a whole lot more.
I got a message that you wanted to play some video games. You challenged me to a 1v1.
Yes? You play with yourself?
That's a different website, I think.
From exploding onto the scene in PUBG to becoming one of the biggest names in Fortnite, DrLupo never lost sight of what was important.
The best thing that I can do with this channel is help impact people in a positive way.
So how is it that a small-time Destiny streamer ended up making it onto Time Magazine's list of the 25 most influential people on the internet? Is DrLupo an actual doctor? And is he really the nicest, most wholesome guy on the whole of Twitch?
Get the off of me! Let's go!
Okay guys, so before we dive into Lupo's story, please take a second to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. That way more people watch our videos, more ad revenue, and then who knows, maybe I'll get a Gillette commercial of my own. Now, if there's one thing you need to know about DrLupo, it's that he's a devoted husband and parent. But his role as patriarch extends far beyond his own family. You see, over the years, Lupo's become something of a father figure to all of Twitch.
Went to the zoo this morning and found a baguette in a cage. Pretty sure it was bred in captivity.
And as with any dad, Lupo's down to show new players the ropes.
I don't want to handhold if you don't want me to handhold.
You know, it's
Because I know you, and I know that you are usually the type that very much likes to like throw yourself at it and learn it. And so for you, basically what my plan was to be available as a resource. And then if you had questions, you just fire away and I will answer.
He also isn't shy about making his disappointment known.
Oh, this guy's just rushed in here. He's just pulled on you.
No, it's me. It's me.
It's me! I'm screaming that it's f***ing me, Tim! It's me!
And like any self-respecting papa, DrLupo is truly there for the people he cares about, no matter what they're going through.
DAVY_WAVY with the 10 said, ending it all, so I figured I'd give my favorite streamer my last 10. Hope it all goes well in the future. Please don't do that. In chat right now, there's a suicide helpline. Please call that right now. National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. Please call that right now. 1-800-273-8255. Please call that right now. Just call it. Just stop what you're doing. Pick the phone up and call it. I don't know if it's real or not. I don't know if what you're saying is real or not. Call it.
Now, dealing with a situation like that gracefully couldn't have been easy. But because Lupo's able to deftly navigate the good, the bad, and the ugly, his eventual internet stardom as a streamer seemed like destiny. And funnily enough, destiny was how he actually got into streaming in the first place. Lupo dabbled in a few other games and eventually made Twitch partner by 2016, which was cool and all, but wasn't incentive enough for him to drop his day job as a systems engineer for an insurance company in Omaha.
I was a senior systems engineer. I worked in IT, so all like the virtual machine automation stuff, network security, all that.
But all of that changed when Lupo lobbed a grenade at a certain paintbrush-haired streamer's face during a game of PUBG.
holy crap, I just killed Ninja with a grenade. And I lose my mind, and my stream goes from like 400 viewers, skyrockets to like 2,000 in probably about 15 seconds. Because everybody came over like, oh my god, dude, you just killed Ninja with a grenade. It was the most amazing thing.
Now, the incident between Lupo and Ninja might have appeared fleeting, but it was actually the start of a beautiful friendship.
He and I started playing together, and things just clicked. And so I had started to become friends with a very, very good player, and somebody who now behind the scenes is by far one of my best friends.
And his transition into playing Fortnite with Ninja and other big content creators and streaming full time meant that the possibilities were now endless.
No way! No way! No fucking way! No way! I shot him between a crack in the boards and the fucking shack wall.
Yeah! Oh my god, that was so sick!
It also opened a lot of doors for DrLupo. Doors he intended to use to do some good for not only the gaming community, but the world at large.
On my channel, we raised $1.3 million in a full year, which is insane. I wanted to know specifically where all that was going, because I want to be able to convince people to go bigger next year.
The mainstream media came to know DrLupo as a driving force behind raising millions of dollars for St. Jude's Children's Hospital. And he was even named as one of Time Magazine's 25 most influential people on the internet in 2019. Lupo was also able to pay tribute to his late father and namesake, the actual Dr. James Lupo, in front of thousands of people when he was recognized for his charitable efforts.
So I give him a ring, and I'm telling him about a brand deal I had that Friday. It was a Monday morning, and told him I was playing a mobile game for some stupid, at the time it was a stupid amount of money. It's like 10 grand. And I'd like to imagine he'd say the same thing, looking at how much money we've raised for St. Jude and the fact that you guys are here and giving me this award and everything. And his exact words after I told him the number were, "What the fuck?"
You see, Lupo's natural ability to combine the gravitas of a deeply personal memory with the humor required to recount it to a room full of strangers without making it awkward is part of what draws viewers to him. But not everybody who tuned in was there simply to enjoy the stream. As his viewership exploded, like a rebellious teenager, Lupo's fan base began to act out. From comments about his looks that forced him to temporarily turn his camera off, to accusations of not doing enough about racism in chat, the dad of Twitch has had to put his foot down and discipline his fans on more than one occasion.
You looking at me and saying "F you" and "F your friends" after everything that I've done for this channel, after everything that I've done for people that watch this, after everything of my income that I've given away that you don't even f***ing know about, to have you come in here and say "F you" and "F your friends" to f***ing me, bro, you can go f*** yourself.
Kids will occasionally pick fights with their parents, but thankfully, in the case of Lupo, he was willing to put in the extra effort to help his chat do and be better. And fortunately, for the most part, they were willing to listen.
You need to listen up and pay attention, okay? I said that my following list on Twitch was whitewashed, and it was. And so I went through with the help of a couple people, and I'm going to try and not say any names so nobody thinks I'm trying to target anybody. I went through and I followed a whole ton of quality content creators on Twitch that are not white, because my shit was whitewashed. It was a problem, and I resolved it.
But while Lupo seems like a paragon of virtue among streamers, he does have another side to him as well. A mischievous, fun-loving, and occasionally savage side.
A lot of the people here that are here in front of us are our viewers, which is what actually amazes me about you, Tyler, that you're up here, because most of your viewers are outside because of the age restriction.
Tfue, he's learned so much from watching me play on my stream. Great to see him excelling here today.
I think everybody has, Jack, as far as eating burritos goes. But today we're here talking about competitive Fortnite.
You look like the rejected member of a lesbian biker gang.
As DrLupo's Fortnite fandom began to wane, he started to play other games to keep his fans tuning in. And between all the brightly colored offerings like Fall Guys and Among Us, there was one notable murky spot where that dark side I mentioned could come out to play. Escape from Tarkov.
Last night I sleep maybe 3 hours. We get up. We shoot men.
Now, this is not to say that Lupo broke bad in Tarkov or anything, but all that hyper-realistic violence definitely took a toll on him.
Get the f off of me! Let's go!
He's fucking dead.
Thank you.
So's his shit friend. They're both dead. They're dead.
You got him?
Yeah, I got him.
Did you nade him or did you jump down and poop him?
I just jumped. I opened the door and then I walked in and I shot him in the face because I'm their fucking dad.
Bloody massacres aside, Lupo stayed true to his usual self. He might have been busy eviscerating his enemies, but his sense of humor remained indestructible.
Hey, chat. You want my salty nuts in your mouth? Well, check out TennesseePeanut.com. The POV from my side looks like you're absolutely jerking it against the wall.
Oh my God, cool.
Absolutely jerking it against the wall, bud. Get it? Yeah. Wait, are you looking at the hose 19-inch beaded anal snake? Yeah, it's an anal snake, dude. It's not even
bestseller.
It's not even a toy anymore.
Now, this wasn't the first time that Lupo had indulged his dark urges. In fact, he'd played Tarkov years ago when the game's player base was much smaller. But since then, Tarkov's popularity had increased substantially. And when Twitch drops were added by the end of 2019, it became a much bigger deal on the platform. And being that Lupo wasn't some fresh-faced scrub who was unfamiliar with the game's basics, he had a big advantage over a lot of streamers who were just discovering Tarkov for the first time, and his viewership only benefited from it. But just because Lupo knew a thing or two about the game, didn't mean that he wouldn't occasionally get Tarkoved like the rest of us.
What the f is happening?
This is Escape from Tarkov, a game which you will devote literally hundreds, thousands of hours to getting very good at, only to be struck down in your prime repeatedly by the game itself. You just die and die and die. And you keep coming back for more because you fucking hate yourself inside. You love the pain though. You fucking feed on it. To my left. I got a fucking gun jam.
I got a fucking gun jam!
As one of Tarkov's biggest streamers, Lupo found himself being added into its hellish world as an Easter egg. That's right. When rummaging through certain locations in Tarkov, you may actually stumble across a can of DrLupo's coffee beans.
I have almost 1,000 hours on this game, and this is the first time I've got Lupo's beans, man.
Now, for most people, Tarkov is already a frustratingly difficult experience. But the thing about Lupo is that he is a true glutton for punishment. And to up the ante, he basically created his own new game mode, the Snowball Challenge. The challenge being that if you die before killing the bosses, you basically have to start from scratch. And this shit is not for the faint of heart.
Damn it!
He had the little pistol. I didn't realize he had a Glock. That was his big boy gun. Oh, man. Close. That was... Dude, we've had such good moments already.
such good moments, but I was like so close.
Even though his fellow Tarkov streamers like Landmark and Pastilli could pull it off, it was an incredibly difficult task. And after its most recent wipe, DrLupo reflected on the bizarre relationship he has with the game. That no matter how much time he devotes to Tarkov, it takes serious dedication to stay committed to something that's basically been designed to make you want to rage quit, but refrain from actually doing it.
It's like the Dark Souls of FPS games. Yeah, it should be a giant, grueling pain in the ass every time you play it, but it should also be enticing and immersive.
But despite how conflicted DrLupo feels about the game, it doesn't seem like he has any plans to permanently escape from Tarkov anytime soon. And while he may not be the absolute greatest player out there, he certainly has a few tricks up his sleeve.
It's a player right there. This guy running down to us.
Standing with fence increased. I killed him. Got another guy in the back behind him. That was a crispy one tap.
That was okay to kill him?
Yeah, apparently.
DrLupo's special blend of wholesome, yet real, yet skill-based entertainment has kept him at the top of Twitch's stat charts for years. And now, Tarkov has become a consistent source of both inspiration and frustration that has kept him afloat in the fickle world of streaming.
The rear, the
Did you hear that?
Yeah, it's right above me.
No,
they're on second floor.
I think something just went off behind me in real life. Oh,
in real life?
Holy shit! Yeah, that was really bright. Did you hear that?
No, I didn't.
Hold on.
Well, I mean, a lot of things were going on, so maybe.
My eyes are watering now.
Now, obviously, Tarkov and Lupo won't be around forever. But for as long as they are, this combo is gonna have people coming back for more.
Hey, little guy. Come on, little guy.
From playing games with celebrities to using his own celebrity status to help others, Lupo has become the face of positivity on a platform that often thrives on toxicity, even if he did have to step over a few bodies to get there.
You ready? Let's fucking go, baby!
Destiny was actually how he got into streaming in the first place. In the first place. Colin Firth. What about Michael Caine? I can't do Michael Caine. I can't do Michael Caine. Michael. He is from Rotherhithe. How the f*** do you say this? Rotherhithe? Rotherhithe?